Hello and welcome back to TECHNOBABBLE. I didn't think I was actually going to bother with getting around to reviewing the PDP Rematch controller. I don't use it. It didn't seem that great when I first reviewed the rest of the controllers I got my hands on either. That is until user Americo2304 asked me when it would be coming out. So here we are. Thankfully, I did type out a script for it and have kept said script so we can jump back to my initial impressions and let it go from there. So going forward with the video, pretend we're back circa February 2023 and this is how I felt about the PDP Rematch. I actually really enjoyed this controller. It feels really light but incredibly sturdy. The sticks and buttons are all good except the D-pad. It's possible to fully press the D-pad all the way down in all directions at the same time. The controller also works with the PDP Control Hub, which is an app you can download on the Xbox, and in that app you can run diagnostics, change configurations, remap buttons, and get updates. I really appreciate that you're able to do a lot with this controller, especially considering the price tag, which is just below $40 in 2023 anyway. If I was in the market for a wired controller, the PDP Rematch is one I hope to remember, because seriously, for the price, this controller has a lot of features and customization that makes it stand out even against high-end expensive controllers. With that said, the tests I ran on the PDP Rematch were pretty well tied for first place as far as the polling rate / stick latency PC test, and considering it only communicates via tethered wired connection, that means it's pretty well equally as fast as the Victrix Gambit on console and on PC. I also didn't find the triggers to be overly sensitive like I did the triggers on the Victrix Gambit. This controller probably has the least learning curve, as I've put it, with those other ones, out of all the ones that I've tested. It really is a shame about that D-pad, and I can't help but wonder if there's not some way to do a custom D-pad that would resolve those issues. Maybe a different spring, or maybe 3D print it to where it's got more of a bump on it to where it won't press down all four directions at once. If that could be done, I would hands down take PDP Rematch over any other controllers I've tested. But if there's really no fix for the D-pad or no good way to customize it to make it good, then the Victrix Gambit would be the second place runner-up. So those were the thoughts, and that was the script I typed up last year when I first got my hands on the PDP Rematch. Like I said at the start of the video though, I really haven't used it since then. It's been put away safely, and I plan to take care of it and keep it around as a backup controller if I do need it. But for me, personally, on Xbox, I'm pretty happy using a standard OEM Xbox controller, and I do use the Victrix Gambit to play games on PC. I would probably use the Gambit more often on the Xbox itself if my setup wasn't so cluttered and I could make that change more easily. I really do enjoy the Victrix Gambit. I think for the price, that's a hard controller to beat. The PDP Rematch hangs in there as far as stats go, though. So if you're really on a tight budget and you really need a fast controller, then the PDP Rematch would probably suit you okay. That pretty much wraps it up, though, so it's time to sign off. Thank you sincerely, SwiftLogic, for letting me test the controllers and get hands-on with some that I probably would have never purchased otherwise on my own accord, and for all your other support over the years. And thank you, dear viewers, if you've made it this far in the video. This has been Valhalla's Demise on TECHNOBABBLE. Remember to be safe, be good, and I hope to catch you in the next one.